Alright, baby. Today is the day. The truck's all loaded, and we're saying goodbye to our old home. But hey, it's okay. This new place, it's bigger. We'll have so much more room. We can finally get started on the family. I know we were kind of putting it off and, been nervous about it, but, we've been praying, and I really think this place is a blessing from God. It's big enough, we'll have enough room to set up a nursery and, maybe a guest bedroom if, things don't work out right away. But it'll all be okay. How am I so calm? Well, to be honest with you, I'm not. I hate change. I hate moving. But where we were at, it wasn't good for us. It wasn't good for me. They were too close to everybody, little to no privacy with the windows. Couldn't go outside and do a whole lot. We only had a small yard. But now we will. Now we'll have a whole bunch of room. You can have a workshop, and I can maybe have a little room where I can do some work. This place is going to be really good for us. It's a little bit farther away from, town and restaurants and stuff, but that's okay because we can have a garden. We can grow our own food. We can even get, some farm animals if we really wanted to. Baby, I know you're stressed, love, but really try and look at it as a good thing. Because I do think a lot of good is going to come from this. We can... I know. Everyone you know is here. I know it's going to be hard. I don't expect it to be easy, but that's why I want to do it with you. Because you make hard things easier. You don't make them easy, you just make them a little bit easier to deal with, I mean, think about it. We're literally starting our life together. I mean, we just got married. That's the whole reason we're getting a new place. Well, a place. I was staying at my parents'. But, of course, I was helping you pay for it because, that's the whole point. But we're doing this together. It's a new chapter that we get to start together. Isn't that so exciting? I am so incredibly honored to be married to you, to be yours, to belong to you. It makes me feel really good. And I want you to know that you are a good man. You are. You've always taken care of me. You've always made sure I felt loved and I rested easy at the end of the day. You've always provided for me. You slow me down when my mind gets racing. You hold me when I'm sick. You dance and you laugh with me. God has such a way of making sure His plan plays out. And I'm so glad. Because I could not imagine being with someone other than you. I wouldn't want anyone other than you. I don't want anyone other than you. We're gonna be okay. You and I, we're both happy, aren't we? I mean, yes, it is a big change. And it's something neither of us have done before, at least together on our own. But our parents are only a phone call away. My family is only about half an hour drive. If anything goes wrong, they will be here. Trust me, please. Work. Well, I work from home, but in your case, it's closer to your job. So you'll get to come home to me that much faster. I'll get to see you that much sooner. That way you won't have to be as hungry when you get home. We'll have more time to hang out and watch movies and play games. Our living room will be big enough we can actually build forts and have cute little slumber parties in the living room. Maybe pitch a tent outside and sleep outside. We can go fishing and hunting, and we're gonna do so much outside rather than just sit in. We'll get so much sun. I might even tan a little bit. It's highly unlikely, but it is. We could even get a pool if you really wanted. Lovely. Think of all the things we can do. Aren't you at least a little excited? I understand. Seeing all the stuff you own put in boxes and moving it to an empty room is scary, but we can customize however we want, you know? If we want orange walls, we can paint the walls orange. If you want to have, a lighting system in the sky that looks like stars, then we do it. This is an opportunity for us to make this place ours. The other place, we couldn't do any of that. It didn't feel like ours, This new one, we're going to be nice and secluded and maybe one or two neighbors nearby. I know you really want to start a garden, and I know that you said that earlier, but it's really a possibility now. We'll do it. I want to. It'll give me something to do while, I'm in between my breaks of work anyway. I gotta keep busy. You know how I get in my head. It's gonna be a battle, for sure. But we'll work on it. And I know you're gonna be with me every step of the way. And that already makes it that much easier. I'm incredibly excited for our future together, my love. One I get to spend with you. It's a new place, I know. And, there are still a few things we need to buy, but we'll get there. It's gonna take time. And the first few nights, they're probably not going to be very comfortable. I mean, we're probably just gonna set up our bed, simple lighting, possibly the TV and the internet, and that'll be it. But it's not about that. What I am choosing to focus on is that I'm doing it with you. That I get to start new and fresh and free with you. And it's so exciting. I'm nervous, yeah, but I mean, we're starting our life together. Here, tell you what. Give me hands. Give me your hands, babe. Hold mine, my darling. Let's put our foreheads together. Let's just say a prayer, okay? Dear Lord, you know all of the thoughts that are flowing through our minds. All of our cares, all of our worries, all of our anxieties. I pray that you allow this new chapter of our life we're going into together. It be the one that you have planned. And I pray that you continue to help us and guide us through it. We know that with you at the center of our relationship and our lives, things are going to work out just fine. You never made something you can't take care of. so you can take care of us. Because we are made in your image. We trust you, Lord. So allow us to take a deep breath, relax, and enjoy this adventure that we're taking together. Amen. Better? You're welcome, sweetie. Mwah. Sometimes we just gotta slow our minds down, focus on one thing. And if we're focusing on one thing, God is the best thing to focus on, if you ask me. Second to you, of course. We're gonna be just fine, lovely. Please trust me when I say that. When I look you in the eyes and I say, we're okay. I love you. You make me happy. I want to be anywhere with you. I don't want to go anywhere without you. And I want to be with you. Just as I said in my vows, through thick and thin, the good and the bad. I am with you. And you are with me. That's just how it is, how it's going to be. I know this is hard, honey. I do. I'm nervous, I'm anxious, I'm worked up, I'm tired. I just want to go home. And I know it's probably going to take a while before it feels like home. But we can do it. We've gone through so many other things before. I know everyone says the past is best left buried, but really think about what we've been through together. All of our struggles, all of our trials, all of the fights, and I would say lonely nights, but I mean, we did make a promise that we would never go to bed angry with each other. So nights never really did feel lonely. But think about how we would fall asleep and just wish and crave holding each other. Now we can, in our own home. Moving is scary. Everything changes, like even where you sleep. You know, the commute to work, our schedules, the environment. Heck, we might even forget where the driveway is. But in the end, I know that you will come home to me, and I will be waiting for you. I'll come home to you. If I ever run into town and you get home before me, we can hug and just say, welcome home. I've missed you. And kiss. Love on each other and hug. Those will never change. My love for you, I guess it does change because every day I fall deeper in love with you. Nothing could change that. Well, maybe two things, but I trust you enough not to break that. I only pray that you still love me. Alright, sweetie, let's get buckled and head off to our new home. You have the keys, right? Okay, good. Come here. Give me some muffins. Take a deep breath, my sweet. This is new and scary, yes, but how about we think of it this way? We are going on an epic adventure through perilous jungles and across crazy caverns. We're gonna have nights where we toss and turn because the animals are keeping us up anxious, awaiting an attack. We're going to have nights where our slumber is peaceful and warm, filled with the sound of a crackling fire. We'll be scavenging for food throughout the woods and drifting off into fairy tales, finding fairies and dragons and fighting all of those who trespass on our kingdom. It's going to be a grand adventure. And if we don't go now, we might never leave. So saddle up and sit tight, because we are going on an adventure.